feel like this was the most complete game you guys have put on tape so far this year?
Yeah, probably. Both sides playing, to their full, potential. I think defense making a ton of plays, getting turnovers, turning them into points. Offensively, everyone kind of touching the ball, O-line, running backs, receivers, all making plays. Obviously, we stalled for a little bit there in the second quarter, but yeah, that was a fun game to watch and be around all the guys flying around.
What does 12-0 mean to you?
It means we got one more to play for a championship, so that's what it means.
One of the things Coach said, you guys have known you're in the Big 12 championship game, but you haven't really been able to talk about it or even look forward to it. Talk about now that it's here and that is the next game on the calendar.
Yeah, now it's the next game, but I don't think we're supposed to make it any bigger deal than we need to. It's another football game. You're going to prepare the same way. You're going to go into it, same mindset, things of that sort. We've played obviously we don't know who we're playing yet, but we've played them before. Don't make it bigger than it needs to be. Lights aren't going to be brighter, anything like that. You're playing on the same field, everything like that. So nothing's going to be different about it.
So Coach Campbell had a pretty encouraging message to you after the game. Was that to you, or did he say that in his postgame?
I talked to Coach Campbell after the game, and yeah, I just have a lot of respect for Coach Campbell, Coach Haycott, that whole staff. Spent a lot of time with them recruiting. They've been around my family, been around my dad for a while, so a lot of respect for what Coach Campbell's done for him as a man. So there's a lot of good words from him on both sides.
Max, you guys have had some doubters this year with y'all's record, despite win after win after win. How good was it to get a win tonight against a respectable team to maybe prove some of those doubters wrong?
Yeah, it was really good to see. Iowa State's a good team. We talked about it all week that, they're a couple games away from having, 7, 8, 9 wins just because of, late game stuff. They had probably the number one defense in the Big 12. They were a really good team. So to be able to play well, last game of the year against an opponent like that was really encouraging.
Max, there was been a lot of talk, obviously, about your mindset when you didn't win the job in the fall, and then to see Chandler come in and play tonight. What's that been like, that dynamic, and just to get to see him, come in and play well? Yeah,
it was good to see, him being out there, having fun, being himself and, slinging it around. It was good to see. We help each other out, everybody in the room, and you want to see everyone be successful. And I think that's what's great about our room. So it was really good to see him out there, kind of having fun, slinging around. So,
how good did it feel to get a win against your home state, the team from your home state?
Yeah, it's good. Now all the Iowa State fans at home can stop chirping me. So now when I go home, I got some stuff to kind of back up. Yeah.
No Quentin Johnston tonight, but looked like a couple other guys stepped up. Talk about the other wide receivers on this team and what they've meant to you this year.
Yeah, and that's the great thing about us, that we're so talented and so deep that, these guys could play anywhere around the country. We're fortunate enough that we have them on our team. But no one complains about touches, no one complains about reps, things of that sort, playing time. Just guys get in when they get an opportunity to make the most of it. And I think you saw it tonight, whether it's Jordan, Savion, you saw, Wiley and Spivey make some big plays. Obviously, the guys like Dede and Gunner and Tay and Blair, all those guys. But it's, we're fortunate enough that we got all these guys and all these weapons.
Max, it was Thanksgiving break this week, and the weather wasn't the best, but a lot of Frog fans, especially the students, still came out and showed support. What does that type of support mean to you and the team?
Yeah, it was awesome to see. Thanksgiving break, everyone's at home. It's hard to kind of get back. Weather's kind of underwhelming. You don't want to be out in the rain. See them show up, support us. It meant a lot. It helps us a lot. We love when they get a show out, be loud, and we're hoping that they, make the short trip over to Arlington next week and help us out again.
Going on that, it was senior day as well. Y'all had the ceremony. Was there a certain aura, like a feeling, some kind of buzz between the seniors this game that kind of helped spark y'all?
I don't know if it was just anything about sparking us, but it was just good to kind of think back about, all the tough times that, a lot of these seniors have had, being down, not having a lot of success in these past couple of years, but having a season like this and for those guys to be able to go out like this, last game at the Carter, it was good to see.
You talked about Spivey and Jordan making some good plays, but you threw some lasers on a couple of those passes to them. Are you feeling the most comfortable you've ever felt throwing the football right now?
Yeah, just a lot of confidence in those guys and a lot of trust that I have with them. I'm going to let it kind of fly, and I think that's the thing that Coach Dykes and Coach Riley really brought into our room and our offense as a team. Just be bold, be aggressive. It's not being reckless, but just go out there. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. And I think, you kind of see that on Saturdays.
Max, your thoughts that you guys will most likely move up to number 3 in the country this week?
Yeah, I guess it still really doesn't matter because we just got to play next week. We got to win a tough game for a Big 12 championship. So that's what's on our mind, and then everything else will kind of take care of itself.
We'll go 2 more questions.
What do you remember about the Kansas City game specifically?
Yeah, they're physical. They're disciplined. They're not going to make mistakes, and I think that was the thing that we kind of saw. Obviously, they get up on us early on in that first half. We're able to kind of rally. Defense plays one heck of a game in the second half, able to kind of get back into things. But whoever we play, we know it's going to be a tough game. We know that it's going to be competitive. Both are great teams. Both are well coached, disciplined. So it's going to be a fun one.
Last one.
Max, what would it mean to you after your journey to get an invite to New York, possibly for the Heisman?
It just means I'm playing with a lot of great people and playing under a great coaching staff. And I think if it were to happen, it'd show more to those guys than it would to me. Thanks, guys.